Words, they mean so much to us, and yet we never take time to acknowledge them. We love using them. We use them every day. Some of them are our favorites, some of them are our least favorites. But let's just acknowledge that words have power and they have meaning, and they're beautiful. They're delicious. I'm really tired. It's really late, but I wanted to get a video out to you guys. And I thought, why not talk about favorite words? Drizzle. I like that it's one of those words that sounds like it is too. Drizzle, you know, whether it's like it's drizzling, meaning as in rain and precipitation, or drizzling sauce onto a cake. God, drizzle. It's a sexy word. Drizzle. Euphemism. I think it's the way it rolls off the tongue. It's so nice. And I really like what it means too. I like the fact that society feels like we can't just come out and say things. Instead, we have to hide it behind other sayings or phrases. I mean, why do people not feel comfortable saying gay? Why do they have to say the whole word, homosexual? Why? We don't go around describing people as heterosexuals. We just say they have a wife or a husband or whatever their significant other is. But people like saying, he's light in the loafers, or he's a friend of Dorothy. I just say gay. Or just move on with life and just say what about them being gay was so damn pertinent you had to talk about it. Her girlfriend was at the store or something. Don't give me euphemisms, but I like the word euphemism. Fabulous. I'm intrigued because I've never ever had cause to use it. I think I use a lot of other words like great, fantastic, nice, but fabulous. Fabulous to me is like on a whole nother level, and thus far I've never had to use to say I had a fabulous time. Fabulous. Coercion. It's the way it forms in the mouth. There's something just really interesting about the way you say coercion. Or is it just my pronunciation? You tell me. Droll. This is from watching way too much Pride and Prejudice, but droll. Droll. That's another one that sounds great in the mouth. Droll. But I like it. It's like a nice way of saying you are weird as heck, and I find it a little bit boring. But you know what? I have to be entertained by what you're doing, but this is the polite way of saying all of that. And I'm just gonna call you droll. You're so droll. Situation. I think it covers everything. You can describe a situation. So when things are going south, you can say it was a very something something situation. When my hair is bad, I tell my mom, I'm having a fucked up hair situation today. And then she tells me, you use that word a lot, but I feel like it encapsulates this event that is happening right here, you know? It's such a great word. How do you use situation? Distinguished. I love words that bring to mind a certain picture when I say it. And when I hear distinguished, I always remember this scene from Carolyn Sparks' Love at Stake series where Roman the vampire was taking the stay awake drug to help his pregnant wife, well, his newly pregnant, I don't know, is she post-pregnancy wife? I don't know how to describe her, okay? If you have a word for that, let me know. His wife who had just given birth to take care of the newborns because he didn't think it was fair that just because he's dead to the world for a set number of hours that he shouldn't really be part of the process. And it aged him, and so he got gray hair at the temples. So now every time I hear distinguished, I think about gray hair at temples and stand-up guys. It's really weird. Now I'll have to find out if I ever am attracted to a guy and describe him as distinguished. Distinguished. Lips. I don't know what it is about it, and I really don't like mine. I don't like how my upper lip gets really thin when I smile. It disappears. But I like the word lips, you know? And I like lipstick because, you know, I need all the help I can. Maybe that's why I only wear dark colors. But lips. I also really like the word annihilate. It's such a pretty word for such a not pretty concept, you know? Annihilate. I'm going to annihilate you. It sounds so nice, but saying I'm gonna destroy you sounds very violent, but annihilate, I'm gonna annihilate you. I mean, how do you say it the way it means? How do you? I'm gonna annihilate you. I'm gonna annihilate you. You will be annihilated. I'm annihilate you in the courtroom. I mean, seriously, it's just annihilate. Isn't it pretty? Intonated. It's one of those words that I like to read but not hear out loud. I think intonated gives such weight that when someone says it out loud, it almost seems overdone. But when someone says when you read that someone intonated something, it's just so like, okay, it's about to get serious. It's about to get real. Splendid. I didn't always like this word. It wasn't one of my favorite words, but now splendid always puts a smile on my face ever since Mary Calme had that section of, what was it? After the Sunset, I think was the book. And Stefan and all of the ranch hands are sitting around and the other one says, you know what word I really like? Splendid. And he's like, yeah, let's use it in a sentence. Now, every time I hear splendid or I'm in a situation with something wonderful or fabulous happens, I say he threw a splendid punch. I really like the word ellipsis. It's so sexy and it means something that's so not. But I actually started using ellipses more once I knew what they were called. Graceful. I like the word graceful because of what it means and what it embodies. It makes me think of ballerina dancers that like when I was younger, and it makes me feel happy and light and airy. It's such a nice word, graceful. It's something I'm definitely not. I'm not the most graceful person out there. Very clumsy, but witty. Another Jane Austen inspired word. I love something that is witty. I love good wit in my reading, in my life. I like to laugh a lot. My entire family is like that. We love to laugh. So anybody who is in my life has to be witty. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is a very different sort of video than what you're used to seeing to me, but I was just really thinking about how much I love language. I love reading new words and new experiences and learning how to say them properly. You know, and it's always so exciting when I read a word and I learn what it means and then I get to like experience it in real life. I once read this fanfic. Oh my god, it's amazing fanfic. I think it's Desperate Measures by VSCO. You should check it out. And inside it, Harry is a Vila, so she talks about bird anatomy and the cloaca and how it works. And of course, then my mom went to Azerbaijan and there was this art exhibit and she's like, there's this big thing that has to do with birds. And then she kept mispronouncing it, which I don't know how she pronounced it because finally I asked her, do you mean a cloaca? And she's like, yeah, what is that? So it was like a nice moment where I feel like reading has enriched my life and has improved my vocabulary. When I was younger, oh my god, those SAT, PSAT boxes, vocabulary boxes were my most hated things because I'm a doer. I learn more by experiencing things more than just rote memory. So reading and expanding my vocabulary through reading really makes me feel like I'm living life. Even if I'm not even going anywhere physically, I'm still experiencing so many experiences. I'm having so many experiences that grow and make me more knowledgeable as a human being. So I wanted to do a video that would celebrate my love of language. And these are just a few of the words that I like. And a lot of what you like about a word is how it sounds, how it rolls off your tongue, what it means to you, what memories it draws up. So I'd really be interested to challenge other booktubers out there to, you know, say your favorite words and what they mean to you and how they make you feel. And maybe I should do one on negative words that I don't like, because moist is so one of them. Oh my god, moist. Ew. Like, ew. It's like odor. There's nothing positive you can say about that word or included with that word. So maybe I'll do that video next. Let me know. Anyway, guys, that's all for today. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see the negatives version of it. And don't forget to subscribe. I make new videos every Tuesday and Friday, so hit that notification bell so that you can see my new videos. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!